What's up, all my stock market investors? It is Shadai, and I'm back again with another Cash App investing video. Today, I want to talk about how to improve as an investor, as a stock investor. But before I get into that, y'all know I always got to mention the stocks group chat that I got going on right now, where we're helping each other build generational wealth. So I appreciate everybody that has been asking to be in it. And if you're interested in being in the stocks group chat, it is on Instagram. Make sure you shoot me a DM above at my Instagram, and I will gladly add you in. So let's talk about how to improve as an investor. I'm going to try to keep this very simple and short. And this may be helpful for some and may not be helpful for others. And I'm going to break this down in different types of scenarios. So I was a basketball player, and things I always wanted to improve on were shooting threes and shooting my free throws. So the best way for me to improve as a basketball player shooting free throws and shooting threes was on my off time when it wasn't game time. I would go down to the court. I'd shoot my free throws. I'd shoot as many free throws as I could. I would shoot as many three-pointers as I could. I actually did an amazing 10-minute drill. It was great. It was a lot of fun. But it was a lot of work so that by the time it came to game time, I was ready. When I caught that ball at the three-point line or when I had that free throw, it was going in and the percentages were high. Now, when I think about stocks, I think it's sort of similar. You need to work. You need to practice. You need to practice your trade. And then maybe you're wondering, well, how? How do I practice? Do I use my real money? No. Right? You can practice without using your real money. I'm sure that there's apps and stuff like that. Maybe they charge for you to do it with fake money. But let's keep it real simple. Let's keep it real basic, right? Going back to basketball, I could have invested thousands of dollars into a shooting machine. But I took the easy free route and I just went down to the court and shot the ball. Got my own rebound. Went back to the three-point line. Shot the ball. Got my own rebound. Went back to the foul line. Shot the ball. So with stocks, it's very simple. Grab a pen, grab a piece of paper, and just buy stocks. Buy stocks. Y'all see the quotations. Just buy stocks, how much ever amount you're willing to invest, 5,000, 10,000, 1,000. Write those stocks down, and I'm going to join with y'all like this. Today I'm going to actually pick a few stocks and I'm going to invest $10,000. You write the stock name down. You write the stock price you're buying, so you look up at whatever price that you would buy, and then you write the amount of shares, the total amount that you're investing, and then you leave space, right? If you're doing two stocks, so you write the first one, leave some space for like a handful of weeks or a handful of months, or however long you plan to practice this investing, or if it's multiple, and then you just write notes on your paper investments so that you can see how they're doing on a weekly basis. Did it go up this week? It went up 2%. That week it went up 1%. Also write down your resources. What places are you looking to choose the stock that you're gonna invest in, right? So Yahoo, Market Watch. I decided, write yourself notes. I decided to pick this stock because the Yahoo said it was undervalued, right? So in 6 weeks or in a month, 2 months, 6 months, however long you want to practice, because you can still invest, and still practice on the side. I want y'all to understand this. Let's not make this too complicated, right? If 6 months go by, you'll start to see, okay, well, this investment didn't do that well. Maybe it's because I only used Yahoo Finance. Oh, but this investment seems to be doing well. Let me read my notes. Why? What did I use to get this investment? Was it the article? Was it the financial reportings? Was it the quarter results? So use your notes. Like, I think that we overcomplicate stock investing because it's just something that we weren't taught. And obviously the rich and the higher ups, they don't want to teach us this stuff. They don't want to simplify it. They want to make it seem more difficult than it really is. But we need to just be practicing. Like, you can still be investing your real portfolio and just practicing on the side. Those stocks that you're like, ooh, that's a risky one. I don't know if I want to invest, but I can invest on the paper. I can write it down and make it seem like I invested, and then I'll know down the road whether my intuition or what my resources would have helped me out. So that the next riskier stock, you use those same resources and you go off your hunch. Because this game is about risk, y'all. This game is about risk, and the reason why I'm sharing this is a very simple concept, but I know that there's a lot of new beginning investors, and I'd hate to see people just practicing with their real money, because like your money is always at 100% risk, always. But you want to mitigate the risk. You want to bring the risk down as much as possible, and confidence helps with that. Having great resources helps with that. Doing your research, doing your due diligence, all that helps. Doing your technical analysis, and just looking over the financial reports, and that all that goes into it, and you should add that into your notes when you're writing down your paper stocks. So let me buy my paper stocks, because I'm always for, sorry, y'all know this phone's always going off in the background. I'm always for joining. I never tell y'all to do something that I ain't gonna do. So today I'm gonna invest $10,000, and on paper, just so we're all clear, right? So the two companies that I'm gonna invest in on paper, one is gonna be Snap, and I'm gonna be honest, I am regularly invested in Snap, but I have a hunch right now. So I'm trying to see if my hunch is really good, or not so good. So I'm gonna invest $5,000 in the Snap. Now let's see what, y'all know this phone's always going on. Let's see at what price Snap is at. I gotta put this phone on silent. So Snap is currently at $22.96. $22.96. $5,000. That's gonna, I'll add up the shares in a second. And then the next company I'm going to do is a company that I've always wanted to invest in, which is, don't copy me, y'all better not copy me. Get your own stocks. No, I'm kidding. Verizon. Let's say Verizon, which they pay great dividends. Right, we're gonna do $5,000 in Verizon, and Verizon is down 30.32% today. 55.66 at 55.66. So this is that simple. So let's do the math real quick, just so $5,000 at 22.96. That's gonna give me 217 shares. 217. I mean, there's a few numbers, but we're just gonna round it off at 217 shares. Actually, no. Let's not round it off. Let's make sure we are specific, because everything has to be specific when you're doing these numbers, because every single cent counts, every single share counts. So 2.77, and then let's do 5,000 divided by 55.66. That's gonna give me 89.83 shares. And so, just so y'all know, I'm not lying. I don't know if y'all can see that, right? I'm doing my little notes. That's just for now, but I'm gonna create a nice formal chart. If anybody needs help creating a nice formal chart with section for notes, use Google Docs. But I'll be willing to share the chart that I come up with anybody. So let me know in the comments if you need help with the chart. And every week, every 2 weeks, however you want to do it, write how it's doing. Write some notes. Write why you picked these companies. I already understand. I already know why I picked these companies. I believe in Snapchat because of the content. They just missed some numbers on their earnings, so stock is coming down, which I always tell you that's opportunity for me, and I believe in content. So, and then Verizon, they're intertwined with sports. They're intertwined with the NFL, and they have the 5G rolling out. So these are all I'm getting all this information from articles, so I know what articles I've been reading and stuff like that. So you just have to figure out your resources, make sure you write it down, and then track that. If you have your real portfolio already, it's totally fine. Do your real portfolio, invest in what you believe in or whatever, but also work on some of these risky stuff because, I'm just be honest, the risky stuff sometimes pays off a lot better than the playing it safe role. I'm gonna just be honest. But you also can lose your money with the risky stuff. But this is a nice, simple way to practice. Y'all gotta get in the gym. Y'all gotta keep shooting, keep practicing. I guarantee you this will help you out tremendously, and it's just so basic. So hopefully this video was helpful for anyone out there. Please hit me with a thumbs up on the video if you did think this was helpful, because y'all know that's gonna put an amazing smile on my face. So I appreciate everybody for watching. Make sure you have a great rest of your day.